Hey everyone, Max and Ben here. Just letting you know that this episode is brought to you by the Reality Alert Patreon. This is actually an episode from the Reality Alert Patreon because we are covering FBoy Island exclusively on our Patreon, which you can find exclusively at patreon.com/realityalert.
That's right. This is your chance for a sneak peek of our Patreon exclusive episodes. So subscribe at patreon.com/realityalert to get the rest of these FBoy Island recaps.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. Ben, help me! I'm stuck in the fun uncle zone. Help me! Help me! I'm stuck.
You never want to get into the fun uncle zone. You never want that.
A zone you've never heard of before.
What's wrong with the fun uncle, huh? What's the matter with a fun uncle?
You don't want to fuck your fun uncle? Is that what you're saying, Ben?
Well, that's a really weird way. That's just a weird way to say that. You don't want to fuck your fun uncle.
I think that's what's going on with Ricky Martin right now. So
yeah, right. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so that's why people don't. That's why she doesn't want to fuck Grant. Okay, Ben. Right. Okay. Maybe you understand what's happening.
She's picturing him as
Ricky Martin,
her uncle. Oh, as Ricky Martin. Okay.
She doesn't want to live La Vida Loca. So.
See, I'm going to be an uncle. My wife's brother is having a baby. And am I going to have to, are people going to, do I have uncle vibes already? This is what I'm worried about.
You're worried. Okay. So you're worried that people aren't going to want to fuck you.
No, I'm worried that there's a negative stigma to being an uncle. Is there a negative stigma there?
Well, people aren't going to want to fuck you, Ben.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, Matt.
Well, that's it.
In general.
That's it. It's just people aren't going to want to fuck you. That's it.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm good.
Okay.
But wait, will my wife want to?
No.
Oh,
no,
shit.
No fucking. The second you become an uncle, she's going to go,
Uncle.
Oh, you got uncle vibes.
Shit.
You're such a...
Damn it.
Yeah, just... Now, if you were serious uncles are hot.
What does that mean?
Serious uncles.
What's a serious
uncles
uncle?
That aren't fun?
Okay.
You know, like uncles that are like, oh, do you want to go to the art museum? Not like the science museum, like the fun science museums, you know, or like the zoo. They're like, let's go to the museum and look at the pictures.
They're cool.
And they're like not the museums where you're gonna like, you know, just like quickly look at the pictures. They're like the uncles that are like, no, we have to like read about everything and stare at it. And they're like, no, just look at the pictures. And the kids are like 5 years old. they're like, we're children. We hate you, Uncle Dan.
Wow, this is sounding very specific, Max.
Yes. Those are the uncles that people just want to jump their bones.
I just want to be like an Uncle Joey or an Uncle Jesse. I want to have the puppets and I want to rock out with the Beach Boys, you know, all that stuff.
Well, yes, interesting. Uncle Jesse was like, he was a cool uncle, right?
He was fun though too.
Well, yes, but he was primarily cool. And that's why universally we all want to fuck him.
But he did fun things too, because he'd dress up little Michelle in the leather jacket and sunglasses, and they would jam together.
That's cool more than fun.
Yes.
Now, Uncle Joey is a fun uncle, but famously, Alanis Morissette dated Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
So you know there is hope for fun uncles out there, but they ought to know. They ought to know.
That song was about him.
Yes. I'm very proud of you for knowing such a great song.
Well, if Uncle Joey's involved, you know I know it.
You know. And he ought to know. I hate him for that.
Do you ever see?
You know that she was 18 when he dated her and he was 33?
Oh,
that's
weird.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh, that's gross.
He ought to know.
He ought to know. He ought to know.
She went down on him in a theater.
Was his puppets there? Did he have his puppets with him?
Yeah, he had those dude, but then he was doing Popeye.
That's,
He only does fucking Popeye.
Yeah.
The fucking hack.
that's what
Dave Coulier.
That's what he does. When
They have
he
that
nuts.
Canadian connection.
When he nuts, he goes.
Do you know that's one of my karaoke go-tos?
What is?
You ought to know.
Oh, really? Nice.
I do that, and then half the time I just yell at Uncle Joey. That's my drunken karaoke go-to.
Did you ever see that short-lived show on Fox that he did? They were trying to be like Dancing with the Stars. It was Skating with the Stars, and it was ice skating.
And he was the host?
No, he wasn't the host. He was a contestant.
He'd be hilarious as the host. I'd be like, David, really? Because he's Canadian?
Yeah. I think that's why he was on the show.
Why he's the host. We couldn't get Michael
It didn't
Lewis on
work
the show.
out.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
No, I think that they have that. They actually have that in England. The skating is like
They still do skating.
they
in the
still do
Stars?
that. Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad it lived on somewhere
It's
else.
probably like called
Is Uncle Joey the star?
Strictly Come Skating or something. Yeah, he's on it's like the challenge. They have returnees.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the Johnny Bananas of
He's problematic. He's controversial, but you know what? The people love him.
the
so
people love him because he's a champ. He wins
They-
all the time.
they
He
love
wins
when
like
he's-
every season.
They love when he skates to Popeye the Sailor Man song. The theme song while he's out there. It's amazing when he does that triple axle right at the toot toot.
It's
He
incredible.
does the triple axle.
What other uncles can we talk about instead of FBoy Island?
Are there who's the most famous uncles?
I don't know. Uncle Jesse is definitely number
Uncle
one.
Jesse is the most famous uncle, I think. Who's another famous uncle?
We got to talk about it. This shit is so good. I'm right on board.
It's so good.
Right,
It's so good.
Ben, I have a confession.
Oh,
I was
okay.
really mad at FBoy Island last year.
What? Oh my god!
They
You never
didn't-
told me this.
They didn't when they didn't give Garrett the money
Oh,
they did the donation. It was such a cop out to me. He earned it, and that was the whole point of the show.
he
that
worked hard.
If
Yeah.
the F-boy makes it to the end, he gets the money, and I just think him getting the money was so hilarious. And the whole like, oh, it has to go to charity, blah blah blah. I don't care about it going to charity. The F-boy won. It's a competition show in my mind.
I
partially.
agree. I agree. Having said that, do you think they're gonna do the same thing again? Could they possibly do it again? Even though Nikki says at the beginning, this time it's for real.
They better
do
not.
You think that
They
will
better not.
still pull that shit?
Because I'm back on board again and I'm loving the show again.
I know.
I dip my
And there's
toes
some
in.
game players in here. Mercedes,
know.
big game player.
I was like, I'm back on board. But when they said like they'll actually get the money, sorry Garrett, I was like, sure.
Yeah.
I do not.
Sure, Jan.
That's what I said. I did not believe it.
Well, it looks like Garrett's at least getting some appearance fees this season for coming on the show. So I think they're trying to give him toss a few more bucks his
They're
way.
gonna let him emerge from limbo, I bet.
I think so. Based on the next time on, it looks like he comes in and stirs some shit up.
Yeah, I want to see more Limbro stuff. There were
Did
3
you see-
episodes in.
Did you see too on the next time on? There's like a medical emergency.
I missed the next time on, but I think when I saw like this season on, I saw like this season on, and I saw there was like a medical emergency.
I'm wondering if it's a fight or something.
I think somebody probably just dies,
Oh yeah, okay.
and we never heard about it. Someone just died. It's on FBoy Island. They covered it up. They're like, everyone signed an NDA, so you can't reveal this until the episode airs.
Tom probably is lassoing people in the house and something
Yes.
happens. Yeah.
Tom from Idaho. So
Oh, Idaho. Yeah.
yes. But I'm feeling it. I'm back on board, but I just think they're going to tip all of the women off to who the F-boys are so that they can't win.
Yeah, I think that. Well, here's the thing: Casey and Peter make things complicated being in there right now because it's clear they chose those two because those ladies, two of those three ladies, really like those two guys from the first season. It's clear they asked them, which guys from the first season did you like the most? So they got these two guys, and the gray area with them is that they both were self-described F-boys last season, but Casey became a reformed F-boy. And now they're both claiming that they're reformed, maybe even full-on nice guy at this point. So, who's to say at the end it's going to be a very gray area if those two make it all the way to the end of if they're going to be an F-boy or not. I think that's the big, sort of twist this season is are they reformed truly?
One of them is definitely an F-boy.
Peter.
Yeah, that was my guess.
Yeah.
Peter is an F-boy.
Yeah. Yes.
I like how Mia is like into him because she thinks he is wounded and she wants to like take care of him.
Oh,
because you love me, right? Because you love me.
Oh, that was so good. That was
I was
so
like,
good.
what the fuck, Peter? You love me. He's like, yeah, I love you. What's wrong with these people? Peter? Yeah,
Really?
it's definitely like Arrested Development. Her?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he's a handsome guy. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think what Maria pointed out is like she's attracted to him because he's the only like regular looking person on the show. Like he doesn't have like crazy abs and everything.
And all that. Yeah.
Like he's just like a normal looking dude.
Sure.
He's like, oh,
it's a different vibe.
He's just like a cute guy.
But
like
he's still got those F-boy vibes, big time.
Oh, big F-boy vibe.
Huge. And like just extremely childish too.
Oh, like when he storms into his room like a little baby.
Yeah. There's a part of me that thinks that Mia kind of likes that though.
No, she is. She likes that he's a little wounded baby and stormed through his room.
She loves her little baby boy.
Loves her little baby boy.
Her beautiful little baby boy.
Of course,
we got a sound.
He's a beautiful young boy.
How did you know that I saved that just for this?
I figured. The Twilight Zone one I did not see coming.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh man.
Even his grandmother says how he has a sexy mouth.
Jesus. Do you think that his grandmother says that about Peter?
Probably.
Yeah.
or his Aunt May says it.
Yes. I love how the show starts off with Nikki, diving in, blowing that conch shell, and the F-boys emerge from the sand.
It was really funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, "You guys loved our shit last year." New York Times, WikiFeet.
Yeah.
Good jokes. Have to assume written by Nikki.
WikiFeet's been coming up a lot lately on TV. I think that the celebs are finally acknowledging WikiFeet's existence.
Yes.
WikiFeet is entered the zeitgeist. It's mainstream now.
Yes.
When are we going to be on
They've got
WikiFeet?
one foot in the door for WikiFeet now.
Should we start showing off our feet so people will put us on WikiFeet?
Sure. We could even just like only show our feet on the screen. Like we could lay or slouch down. It'll just be our feet up on the screen. And we'll talk with our microphones down on the floor.
That could be a thing. It might get a lot of attention.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do, man.
You got to do. We got people be like these people.
We got seven Patreons.
We could put little like eyes on our feet and stuff. People would be like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?" New York Times, hello.
Oh, do the googly eyes on the feet? I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can put little feet on our feet too.
Oh, I love that.
Feet on feet.
Yes. We're gonna get on WikiFeet eventually. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. What did Peter do last season? Like when they show that he's back, he like just flamed out in the first episode, right?
Yeah, he was just a star that shined too bright.
Yes.
That he
meteored. He
exploded. Yeah, he novaed. Yep.
So we get these VIP passes to Brochella. Did the passes do anything? They didn't.
I don't think they did. What? So instead of 5 minutes with the girls, they get maybe like
6,
15.
Three?
Okay, yeah,
3 extra.
3 extra minutes.
I love how Jared gets like all of he gets a pass and then it just has no impact because he just wants to talk about cats.
In fact, like none of them like him.
No,
he had a leg up on the show. Totally, the winner pick if you're going off the VIP passes.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the, like Gnome had a leg up, Nico had a leg up, but we totally never works out for them. A bunch of the guys, though, like Peter got a pass from Nico, Kylan got a pass from Tamaris and Louise, and like they're doing well, and Tom got a pass from Tamaris. So some of the first impressions like did do well.
Yeah.
But Jared, he fucked up.
Yeah. Nico, I gotta say, I texted this to you, but I gotta say it on the pod, is he looks just like Buzz Lightyear, the animated Buzz Lightyear from the new Pixar movie.
So not live action Buzz Lightyear?
No, he looks like the animated one.
To infinity and beyond!
That's Nico saying that.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you specified animated.
Well, it's true because he doesn't even look like he looks like an animated character. That's what I'm saying.
He looks like animated. Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying he looks like young Buzz Lightyear, right? Not old Buzz Lightyear.
Yes, young Buzz.
Young Buzz. Not old grizzle Buzz from the Toy Story movies. Real Buzz Lightyear.
No, but I'm not gonna spoil, but old Buzz also is in the new Lightyear movie.
You just spoiled it.
Oh no.
Wait, how does it happen?
Okay, folks, if you haven't seen Lightyear and you really want to and don't want to get spoiled, click the 15-second. Okay, so you ready, Max?
Yeah.
Zurg is Buzz Lightyear.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, you can explain this to me later.
Okay.
I'm not going to see this movie. I don't care about it. I don't care about Pixar anymore. All right, anyway.
He's in a robot costume.
What? But did he go back in? All right, anyway.
Yes, it's a time travel thing. Yes, you're
what?
Right.
All right, guys, keep skipping ahead. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not a little kid.
That's why I'm not seeing that movie. I'm too old. I see cool old people stuff like FBoy Island for mature adults.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
To infinity and beyond.
Jesus Christ.
I only see live action Buzz Lightyear movies for adults with
That's right.
grizzled. I want to see Tim Allen play live action Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I've seen a movie like Buzz Lightyear. It's called 2001: A Space Odyssey. Have you ever heard of it? Oof.
It's called Armageddon.
It's for a. Oh, that's where you went with it. I love that scene where he's got the animal crackers and he's walking them on her belly.
We've talked about this so many times on the podcast. How I want to be Liv Tyler with the animal.
Yes.
It's my fantasy where you won't do it with me under the tree.
There was another movie I saw that was before Armageddon. I saw it recently, and it had the exact same scene. So Michael Bay had copied that from another
What
film.
movie?
I can't remember. I'll ask my wife.
They must have seen Michael Bay's script and stole it. Those hacks.
No, it was like 10 years before at least.
Yeah,
it was like an 80s film
when he
or
was
something.
a child, and they said,
I loved when all the guys were being introduced, by the way, that they all, like after the first guy did it, everybody copied him to like do the unbuttoning the shirt move.
Yes.
And then they all were doing the same like rope pulling move too. And like the reeling in of each person.
We're all fishermen and lassoers, cowboys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're all from Idaho.
Exactly. And our shirts just can't stay buttoned.
No, that the buttons broke.
Would have been funny if a guy with no shirt or with a shirt with no buttons on it walks down. He's like, ah, shit. He just like rips it. I have to do this.
You know, Louise, she's a small town girl from Michigan, but that doesn't mean that she can't spot a fuckboy, okay?
I would say I'm pretty good at spotting an F-boy, especially my little antennas. It's a fuckboy.
I believe that the term is antennae, but I'll give it to her.
She says antennae later.
Yeah, she does. She does say antennae.
I think one of the producers told her or something.
Oh, actually, it's antennae. That would be me. I'd be the most annoying person to be like, the plural of antenna is antennae, so fix it.
Well, she does have a pretty decent F-boy radar, I will say.
She does. They all do.
Yeah, they all do. They're crushing it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mia is from Tampa. She's a dental assistant, but she wants that white picket fence family, okay? Her and Peter are going to have that white picket fence family.
I can picture it now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Peter mowing the lawn. And
oh, yeah. Her and her 3 children, her 2 real children, and Peter.
Her beautiful little boys.
Yes.
He's a beautiful young boy.
I think Mia's pretty aware that Peter is a fuckboy, but just like doesn't care. Like she's mentioned several times
last season. They're like, he's a fuckboy, but like, I love fuckboys.
Yeah. Yeah, CJ or whatever. She was like, I know Casey's a fuckboy, but I'm taking him to the end.
Yeah.
Tamaris. She's from Miami. She's in sales.
She used to be a tomboy.
So
she knows fuckboys. She's been one. She is not
she's a
one.
fuckboy.
Yeah. She's
no way. That's not one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's not a fuckboy.
Yeah. But do you know what time it is?
Coachella!
Oh shit! Here
isn't that just go. Coachella? I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. It's not the same thing.
Got him.
Got him. Benedict, he actually had a really good line here.
I smelled cryptocurrency. I smelled dangly earrings. I smelled clock tattoos. I smell some F-boys.
I never thought about clock tattoos as being fuckboy tendency.
Okay, yeah. When my wife and I were watching this, we had to rewind to make sure he said clock tattoos.
Oh, not cock tattoos?
Well, we wouldn't have understood it either way. Like it was just a clock tattoo.
Everything else, I was like, yeah, clock tattoos.
Is that a thing? I guess
is it like the Salvador Dali clocks, or is it what's going on here?
I have no idea.
We're going to need to pay attention to everyone's tattoos and see how many clocks we see.
Yeah.
We should have gone back and watched the episode with a magnifying glass.
Are they digital clocks? Are they analog? Are they sundials?
Yeah,
what
what's
are they?
going on?
To know. Yeah. It's very strange. I really did not get that.
Yeah, like what's going on here? But I agree with him on the other things. We meet Lukash, who you know, I was like pretty like my antennae were perking up when this guy perked up.
Oh yeah,
just to say, a 21-year-old homeschooled version who's a concert pianist who pianist, bad, not penis.
I got him.
Who had his first kiss last year, and I like how Tamaris doesn't like him, so she foids him to Mia.
That's so fucked
like,
up.
No, yeah, it's like you.
Mia's like, what the fuck? No, but their antennas were up. Antennae. Ours were up. We were scurrying around. We were scurrying around our apartments, scurrying for crumbs.
Exactly.
Because we knew they were up.
I started flying towards the light. Crashing into the dome above it.
I found a box of sugar in my cabinet and I just jumped into it and just started going for it. It was crazy.
Ben, I'm looking at the cast pictures.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of these guys don't even have tattoos. Well, not visible ones. All right, I'm starting to see some tattoos.
That could be on their bottoms.
Yeah, they have clock tattoos on their butts. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And it says time to poop right?
Yeah. I'm not seeing any clocks. They didn't have clock tattoos. This Benedict guy is fucking with us. He's a TikToker. He's a comedian. He hasn't been in a relationship since high school. You can't trust him. He's a fuck
his
boy.
audiences. He manipulates his audiences.
That.
That's how he's an
comedians. They can control their mind. They're superhumans.
Yeah.
They don't
have telekinetic powers to control you.
Don't get me started on podcasters. What they can do. Podcasters are the strongest humans on earth.
I tell you that Jeff Dunham. I hate the guy, and then I go to his shows, and he puts me in a trance, and he pulls out that puppet, and I go.
Oh my god, dude, Tosh.0. Dude, Daniel Tosh.
Dude, he showed a funny video from online, and I was like, oh shit.
Dude, they used Daniel Tosh to like overthrow foreign countries. He's such a genius.
So manipulative.
So manipulative, dude. Dude, Mercedes is the first to kiss. So he kisses Louise. Louise and Mercedes kiss. So cute. She's like, what are you looking for? And he's like, I'm looking for you. Dude, it was so cute.
And he's a self-described F-boy too. In his So this is I think we got this.
So he admits that he's an F-boy real quick.
He does, like almost right away in a confessional. He's like, I'm an F-boy, and I'm gonna game these people, and nobody plays the game like me. He says.
Yes, I do remember him saying that.
He has his Sandra moment, his Richard Hatch moment. He says, I am the greatest there ever was at this game. No one will ever play it at my level, ever. It's bold. I like it.
It is very bold.
I think he's screwing up a lot.
Yeah, right? He's very transparent.
He is.
But he's so fly, so he's so hot. Talking about guys who are fly, how about Mikey D from New Jersey, who Tamaris thinks is Italian, but he's Armenian.
Armenian, yeah.
But how can you not think this guy is Italian when he says things like, I'm the Armenian stallion? Like he's replacing things like Italian stallion with Armenian stallion. Like he's just using Italian terms and just replacing them with Armenian. Like, that's a spicy Armenian meatball.
Mama Armenia.
Yeah, he acts so like New Jersey Italian. It's fucking hilarious. And
he's like best friends with Danny right off the bat, who's from Staten Island. It's like, come on,
it's just so funny. But I love how everybody calls him Mikey D, and I didn't even realize that wasn't what he wanted to be called. It's
Michael.
So
no, but he only changed. Dude, everybody fucking calls him Mikey D. I'll bet you anything. Like, he fucking changed that at the last second because everyone wasn't taking him seriously enough, and he wanted to pretend to be serious. You know, that's what it was.
It was a last chance. He was trying to save himself. It's a Hail Mary.
Is this a good time to say I want to be taken more seriously on this podcast? So I want to be called Benjamin from now on.
Yes, I want to be called Daddy Max.
That's your full name. Yeah, Daddy Max. That's on your birth certificate, right?
Yes, you can also call me Zaddy Max.
Your mom just knew. She just knew that you would be a Zaddy.
That I'd be a Zaddy and a Daddy.
Mother's intuition. They always know. They always know.
Oh, I didn't realize that you made your name say Ben Nice Guy. Now I have to let everybody know that I'm a fuckboy.
Oh, shit. Naughty, naughty.
Didn't know you were a nice guy. I thought we were both F-boys. Well,
I'm sorry.
Time to reveal it. I'm an F-boy. We all know it.
Does it stand for friend boy?
Hell no. I'm a fuckboy, dude.
Oh, no.
Fuckboy in an 8-year relationship. What's that about? I don't know.
You're a tamed fuckboy.
Yeah.
Maria tamed you.
I'm still an F-boy.
That's right. That's what you were known as all around the UCB scene.
My whole life. Teachers were like, Max, you're such a fuckboy. Here's an A.
I remember when I met you, you walked in the sketch classroom that we were in. The teacher said, "Get out. Get the fuck out."
Yeah.
This guy's got a rep.
Peter and Mia kissed real fast. And I loved it. I love that everyone is just making these real connections and, trying to figure out if they can fall in love. I want these people to get their white picket fence. And I think that FBoy Island is a real show with real love. And based on last year, everyone is still together. And really close.
All I can say is if Peter and Mia get it, is it Mia or Maya, by the way?
It's Mia.
Mia. If Peter and Mia get it, the white picket fence, the yard, all that, they're gonna need to put a dog house in that yard because Pete's gonna be sleeping there every night. Let me tell you.
Definitely.
I hope they got a big couch too.
Yes. And she's going to go there and go, I'm sorry, you're okay. She's going to sleep in the doghouse with him.
Because he's going to be whimpering in the doghouse.
Yes. I'm sorry. It's because you love me, right? It's because you love me.
Yeah, he's a dirty dog. He's a little dirty dog.
She's going to give him a bath. How about these dates, though? How about these dates? So we get Benedict and Louise. They go on a boat, and we learn that Benedict is a comedian, and she can't tell if he's a fuckboy or a nice guy. And
he's like a 31-year-old TikTok comedian. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
What is that, bro? Like, you travel? Like, what does that mean?
Like, could you imagine if he was like a reality show podcaster at that age? Oh my god. That would be pathetic.
That would be weird.
That would be really pathetic.
It's like weird. He like tries to kiss her. It looks like he tries to kiss her, but he kisses her on the cheek, and she's like confused about it. And I was too. I was like, "What's happening?" It looked like he tried to kiss her on the mouth, but then he kissed her on the cheek.
Yeah,
it was weird.
It was pretty strange.
It wasn't like he kissed her on the cheek. It looked like it was weird.
Like he thought about it, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't want her to think I'm an F-boy," and then he audibled at the last second.
Yeah, later he says, "Oh, I kissed you on the cheek because I don't kiss on the first date," but I'm not exactly buying it because that's not what it looked like.
No, he wanted to wait for his romantic stairs date to be able to do that. He knew he was like, the stairs date is the date.
Yo, the stairs date was good though.
It
was cute when he put the sand out. Like I was like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
You can't go to the beach here with sand. Come on, that was good.
And then did you see the house cleaner in the corner just like her teeth, shaking her? I can't wait for his hallway date next.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great. Maybe a laundry room date in the future for them.
Well, everyone loves the laundry room.
And he'll be like, "I brought the ocean to you," and then he takes a big bucket of water and just dumps it in the hallway.
He just opens the washing machine.
So stupid.
To Marison, what is? I can never say his name. Jabreen.
I think.
Sure. I don't know.
That's what
we never see him again. So
no. Did he get eliminated at one point?
No,
he's just there still.
Dude, there's so many people who just like, dude, Carlos. We see him once, and then they're like, oh, he can just be a background character again.
Yeah.
They go dune boarding. This looks cool.
Yeah, that does look fun.
I would suck at this. I would never make it down.
Yeah.
I would fall and just die.
Give me skis. I'm more of a skier than a snowboarder.
Yeah,
I want to ski down the dunes.
I prefer if there was a podcasting date, that would be better. What if we could watch reality TV on the date?
Better yet, what if we watched Reality Alert with Ben and Max? We'll watch our own show, right?
What if we took a nap on the date?
Oh, that sounds really nice.
That sounds really good.
Really, really nice. Had a snack, took a nap, watched some reality TV after the nap.
Yeah, we don't have to kiss or anything. I'm just going to take a nap.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't have to do any. There's no pressure to do anything.
Really, I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to do it. So just take a nap.
I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Just so fucking tired.
Good night. Mia and Peter, they just go off-roading and they both wear bandanas. That's the date.
What is it with all these shows and their off-roading vehicles, their dune buggies, their ATVs? They love this stuff. They love it.
It's thrilling to watch. It's so exciting.
It's like, I have a car. Why do I need to?
I could drive my car over a bridge. It's called the George Washington Bridge.
Yeah.
And that's also high above water.
Not a big deal.
No.
Not really a big deal.
Yeah. There's the Tappan Zee. I could do that too. What do you fucking do?
There's lots of bridges in New York. You could do.
Ooh, I don't go, oh, bridge.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video of me driving over a bridge and freaking out.
Could you do that? Could you drive over the Brooklyn Bridge and be like, oh God. Oh,
yeah, I'll go to my mom's house, borrow her car, and drive across the bridge just for content.
It's what the people want, Max. Give it to them. Give it to them.
Back at the house, Mia and Peter sure are taking their time because they need to extend their date because they're falling in love.
Ooh.
But Mikey D says Peter is not here with good intention, and him and Danny are freaking out, and they're the beasts from the East. These are my boys. These are my people. And I totally side with them. These are like the type of people that I like to hang out with. Guys with toxic masculinity problems who get really jealous and claim women to be their own before they even really get to know them.
Look, he's a Jersey guy, right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, Jersey is like an Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Exactly.
So
that's their favorite
anyone
restaurant.
else that's family, anyone else that lives there, it's family.
Yes.
That's all it is. So
don't go after our Mia, okay? Like, come on. She belongs to the East Coast. Mikey has decided I gotta go with my guy. Benedict, he tells Louise he kissed her on the cheek. Yeah, that's when we talked about that.
Yeah, he's like, I only kiss on second dates. Yeah. Sure. I only kiss on stair dates. It's the only time I do it.
Yeah. This is where Asante tells Tamaris he's never been in a relationship before, and she's like, "Fuck boy."
Yeah, situationships. He says. That sounds weird. That sounds weird.
Why are you so afraid of commitment? Because you're a fuck boy. Like me.
Yeah.
I know because I'm a fuck boy, so I know these things.
Right, of course.
Really, it takes one to know one like me.
Well, you are from Jersey, so
yeah. Fuckboy capital of the world.
F-boy means family boy and fuckboy out there.
Yes.
So you both.
But then they decide to interrogate Peter. I love when he's like, "Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Do you love her? Or are you going to take care of her?"
Mikey was really into this idea of doing the interrogation. He really wanted to do an intervention almost.
Yes.
Yeah. Each of them went around and talked about how he hurt them personally since they've been there the last 6 hours.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I think that Mercedes eventually said that he was cool with Peter because he isn't going after Mia.
Louise.
He just cares about Louise.
Yeah.
So I think that Mercedes was just fucking with everyone, and he knew that he would upset Mikey D, and that was like the best tactic because Mercedes was really manipulative.
Oh, he got Mikey D all riled up over that. He's like, "Why did you flip? Why did you flip?"
Jersey people do not roll like that.
Exactly. We don't let people off the hook ever. We always honk in traffic.
Oh, so we finally get our bottom 2 nominations for this first episode. Tamaris, she chooses poor Lukash and Asante.
Homeschooled baby boy, leave him alone.
Homeschool boy. He hasn't even looked at a woman until last year. He has never seen one.
A kiss on the lips. I bet it was a kiss on the cheek, and I bet it was from his grandma.
Probably.
Yeah. He'd never been kissed on the cheek before.
Yeah. He didn't even know how to dress himself when he got here because his mom did that for him.
Yeah, he was homeschooled. He never left the house.
Yeah. It's the
That's
first
how
time out of the house.
works, right?
Yeah. Well, he never leaves the house on this show either, just because it's what's normal to him is to just stay home. Yeah.
Louise nominates Zach and Jared. Who is Zach?
Yeah, I had no idea either.
And then Mia nominates John and Danny. Same question about John.
Yes, yeah. And Danny, we didn't see a ton of this episode either, but
yeah, but he was in with he's a beast from the East.
Yes, yeah. It's a Staten Island boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
In my note taking until this part, I wrote him down as bearded guy. And then I figured out, oh, that Danny is his name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. You do the same thing when you fill out forms for yourself, right? You write bearded guy, and then you're like, oh shit, I need to write my name.
Daddy Max. Fuck boy. Let's write down my legal name, Daddy Max Fuck boy. Esquire.
Daddy Max.
Yeah, so Tamara says, Lukas, you're nice, but you have a lot of experience. Asante, you're a major red flag. You've never had a girlfriend. You're a fuckboy. Luis says, Zach, you don't seem authentic, and he gives me fuckboy vibes. Zach is like, I'm not really on the show. Luis was like, Jared, you talked to me about cats, so you either have no game or you're here to play the fields. And Jared is like, I was just trying to break the ice. I'm here.
It's like, I just love cats.
I love cats. I think we have a strong connection.
I just love cats.
Yeah. He said
he starts going like this.
I just love milk. I was trying to see if anybody had milk to put in a bowl for me to lap.
A saucer. He prefers a saucer.
Please. See if anybody had Oliver and Company on VHS.
He just misses his little kitties at home.
So this is where he says, I'm just here for you, Luis. And then apparently he also said that to Tamaris.
Oh, jeez, Jared.
Jared, sloppy Jared.
And even later in like the third episode, he's like, oh, should I have stuck with Tamaris? Oh, I don't know anymore.
So you know how Zach must have been so boring to have gone home instead of Jared.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm noticing that that's the pattern in the first 3 episodes is for the most part, at the end of the day, they're just booting the people that are just hanging out, having drinks and talking with the boys rather than
well, that's why I'm surprised that Mikey D went home. My guy.
I know.
I was like, why does Mikey D have to go?
Because he's got a fucking girlfriend. That's why.
But I love him.
That will not be tolerated on FBoy Island.
Yeah. Mia is about to talk, and then John is like, I want to go the fuck home, and he storms off like a baby, like Peter.
He was the one who kept yelling Mia's name from the pool, right?
I
he was
think
like,
so.
Mia, come jump in the pool. She's like, I'm in a dress.
Yeah, that's funny because he says he doesn't want to beg a woman, so he's good. I was like, well, you were begging her from the pool
the entire time. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But then Danny is like, I wonder what you have to say. And she's like, well, seems like you care about Peter more than me. But he takes responsibility for his actions. So she likes that.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Good job.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. So Mia was going to eliminate John anyway. Luis eliminates Zach, and Tamaris eliminates Lukas. But this is where we learn that Lukas was a fuckboy.
Lukas is an F-boy.
The reactions for this were great. Everybody was
I'm gonna go back to my roster in LA. It's pretty solid. I got models, I got other people on it. There's always space for you on it, Luis. Like, if you ever want to. If you ever want to.
His what in LA?
His roster of people that he hooks up with.
Oh God.
As an F-boy, I know all about that, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, you gotta keep a good rotation in your roster, dude. You got a pack of all the women you're hooking up with.
Jeez. Concert pianist.
I love that he's actually a concert pianist who was homeschooled. I love that that wasn't a lie. That's
Yeah,
what's so
that's pretty
funny
great.
about it.
That's pretty great.
That's the best part.
You know, I think we have not seen the last of Lukash. I know he's in Limbro, but I mean, I think he's too good of a character. The producers aren't going to let him just fall by the wayside the rest of the show.
Yeah, he's so funny.
He's really funny. And I love the boldness. I love it. I love that he tried. You know, he threw a Hail Mary and it spectacularly didn't work, but you gotta respect it.
Mad respect to Lukash.
Yes, he really fucked it up, but it was great.
Mucho respect
for the reaction alone that we got at the end of the episode. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and then they go to Limbro and Garrett shows up.
The king
himself.
He's looking for his 100K in Limbro. He can't find it. Digging holes everywhere and trying to find it. Yeah. He just keeps finding shells.
It's like the movie Holes.
Yeah.
Or the book.
Yeah.
Yes. Stanley Yelnats himself, Garrett. So,
dude, Holes the book is so much better than the movie, dude. It's like,
dude, it's so much. Dude, Shia LaBeouf just did not understand like the heart of Stanley as a character.
Dude, the Star Wars Phantom Menace book was like so much better than the movie, dude. It was like so
the
much
novel.
better.
Oh god, it's like he didn't understand his own source material. Oh god,
dude. Shrek the Third, the book. I'm telling you, dude, so much fucking better than
graphic
the movie.
Novelization. Just really understood it so much better.
Puss in Boots is like such a more complex character than what Shrek the Third, the movie, gave him. You know, it's just bullshit.
Buzz Lightyear, the live action photo realization, just totally understands it.
Christopher Nolan's Buzz Lightyear is just amazing. It's so good.
Dude, please. Finally, will get me back to movie theater to see a Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, Garrett's back. It's fun. So in episode 2, we start with this fun little intro with Nikki coming in, being like, Garrett, you piece of shit. But then you know what she calls him, Max?
What?
A rascal. Garrett's a certified rascal.
Garrett's a rascal. I don't see him
thought?
on the Patreon membership, but maybe he's going under an alias.
Yeah. Maybe his alias is Alex Lake.
Yeah, that was
okay.
yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
Hi, Alex. Oh man.
Nikolai thinks that Louise is a dumb blonde from LA.
Rude. Wow.
Only smart people go on reality shows. How could you say that? It's impossible.
What's really funny about this is that he proves to be such a stupid person. Like it's just so chef's kiss. It's so perfect the way this all goes down, because he just proves to be the biggest moron ever.
Yeah. She doesn't feel very dumb, except she doesn't know the plural of antenna. So
no, she does, and she eventually gets it
because somebody tells her.
Maybe she went and looked it up.
Yeah,
maybe she looked it up after. Maybe
she should know it instantly.
Wow. Jeez.
Look, she's not from the Beast Coast, okay? So
yeah,
I gotta stick with my boy Mikey D.
Yeah.
So Mia takes Danny on a date. Louise takes Mercedes on a date because she needs to know if it's more than physical. And Tamaris takes Tom on a date. And Mikey D is so pissed.
He's so fucking mad about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
A cowboy.
Be a cowboy from frickin' Idaho, wherever the fuck he's from. But I'm the Armenian stallion, baby.
He's the Armenian stallion, Idaho.
He's from like something like Wyoming, Mexico.
Yeah,
something.
Whatever. I don't even know other states besides Jersey and New York.
Utah, Idaho. Utah, Montana doho.
We're in Long Island, right?
What's this state called again? Californication or something? What is Oh, yeah. Tom's the cowboy, though.
Yeah, and him and Tamaris have. I love that he tells Tamaris that he has like emotional maturity, but Tamaris just wants him to take off his shirt so they can make out.
Yeah,
He just wants to look at his abs.
their sexual chemistry is through the roof, Max.
I really enjoyed that.
I was like, I screamed at the TV and I was like, they're gonna have sex.
I thought they might.
That's what I said. I looked at my wife and I was like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it right there on the beach in front of Mikey D, and Mikey D's gonna have to watch from above.
You know that all I want for people to do is smooch on reality TV, so I love the smooching that is going on.
Yeah,
I hate when they don't smooch. It's so boring.
Yeah,
just
you like
smooch.
You especially like the cheek kisses the most.
It just some kind of physical connection needs to happen when they're just like holding hands. It's like, oh my god, like what is this? Kindergarten? Come on.
You're here for one reason. It's to fuck. For our pleasure. For our pleasure.
No, smooch. Just smooch.
You just like the kisses.
Yeah.
Pecks at the very least.
Yeah.
No tongue. Just.
Yeah, well, too much tongue is a fuckboy move, as we've learned.
What you have to do is 1 second pecks.
Yeah, and
you can do that. You can do it multiple times. You could do it 10-second.
Yeah.
10 kisses in 10 seconds. You just gotta go.
Because it's a game of strategy, and you want them to think you're a good guy, so you don't no tongue.
You kiss their hand, a lot.
Yeah. Don't lick their hand. Do not lick their hand.
Well, on date 3, you can tongue the hand.
Yeah, but not the mouth.
But if you do it before that, you're an F-boy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. So we get to this camel date. Why are they riding a camel with helmets? What kind of pansy shit is this?
In Malibu.
You know, I've trained riding camels my whole life. I would never wear a helmet on a camel. That's for pansies.
I thought.
Are they in Malibu?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think they're in the Cayman Islands.
Are they really?
That's where they were last year.
Oh, I thought they said they were in California.
Are they in California now?
I thought they were. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm assuming so because the bird that was chirping loudly later on in the episode.
Oh, it's in Mexico. It's in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
Okay.
What about the bird though? You have to talk about this bird now.
It's a California scrub jay.
How did you know this?
Because I looked it up. I use my bird app. I have a bird app.
Interesting.
I took a photo of it on the TV and I looked it up and it said it's a California scrub jay.
See, this is weird. See, Men's Health says it was filmed in the Cayman Islands, but most places are saying it was filmed in Mexico. So yeah, it was filmed in Mexico.
I see. It looked like Malibu.
It kind of looks like Malibu, but yeah, it's Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm sorry about that. There are camels in Mexico. They're everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many camels in Mexico.
Yeah. So it's a normal thing that there was a camel.
Yeah, that's very weird. Oh, I've just never seen somebody ride camels with helmets. Sorry.
Can we at
least get a bunch of wimps?
Can we at least get a horsey soundbite for the camel? Because that's the closest thing we have. I don't think we have a camel sound.
Yeah,
camels don't have the best sound bites. I don't think, but we can at least do the horsey for the camel.
Oh, I don't have it here.
Oh no!
Why don't I have it?
Why don't you have it? It's like your thing.
I know. Sometimes I get confused.
There it is.
All right.
That's what a camel sounds like.
Yeah, it's very important that we have all this stuff. Don't worry, I'm going to paste it into this one, so we'll always have it. All right,
Thank you.
There we go. Horse neigh is there. But the camel was a very big player in
Oh yeah.
Mercedes was good with the camel. I think he got a little jealous because the camel was flirting with me a lot.
Excuse me?
Mercedes, run. She's into bestiality, so
I think they both should run because the camel, because he was jealous of a camel.
yes.
But
It sounds like she was flirting with the camel.
But he was also jealous of a camel.
Both bad.
Both bad. Red flags abound.
Totally. I don't know how they do things in small town Michigan, but I'm sure there's lots of camels out there.
Yeah, well, if there's camels in Mexico, there's probably camels in Michigan.
Yeah, it's a North American mammal for sure. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Well, Luis says that so Mercedes is saying all the right things, but that triggers her. And 10A, she says, and 10A.
Yeah. And that's when you applauded.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't have a golf clap. I would have given her a golf clap because I'm not that impressed. But she says that Benedict is major. Mercedes tells her that Benedict is a major fuckboy vibe.
He wastes no time, you know.
Yeah, and then
I have this time on the beach with you. I want a one-on-one, and he's gonna start playing the game hard. This is like Survivor. The second he hits the beach, he plays the game. Everybody's back at Limbro building shelters, and he's playing the game hard.
How? And then she like makes out with him. I'm like, how is like? I feel that if a guy tells me that this is that like, if a guy narcs on another guy like this, I feel like that is major fuckboy vibes.
Oh,
like why are you
time?
Why are you snitching? Why are you tattling?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people do it in this show.
I know.
A lot of the FBoys do it.
Sometimes they don't seem to care.
Yeah.
like,
Little
okay,
tattletales.
I know. I'd be like,
nobody likes a narc. Come on.
I know. I mean, I think she then starts to add it all together.
Yeah. She starts to get it when she has her conversations with Benedict, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mercedes he's ice cold. He really is. He's saying I'm playing this game at the highest level. He said queen stays the queen.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Danny and Mia on their date, they sit on a bench, and Danny says at 31 years old, he has a small window left to have kids. You know, because men, as they get towards 40, all of their sperm dries up, and then they're not able to have kids anymore.
Yeah, pretty common fact.
That's how it works. Your cum no longer works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how it works for men. So he only has a small window, otherwise he's going to have to start freezing his cum.
See, I'm 32 and I'm fucked now.
Yeah, you can't have babies.
Yeah, you and I both were screwed. We can't have
time.
Kids. If we wanted to, we couldn't.
It's a race against the clock.
I'm sorry, but I'm practically a skeleton at this point. What can I do?
He has a small window.
He has 6 months. And he needs to spread his seed.
He's really into the honesty, though, and they kiss.
Yeah. So they get a camel, and Danny and Mia, they just get like a cornhole and a bench. That's it.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
Sounds like a great date.
Yeah. Well, Tamaris and Tom just got like they don't even leave the house. They just got a picnic on the beach right outside of the house.
Yeah.
At nighttime, Nico talks to Tamaris and is like, "What gets you up in the morning?" Tamaris is like, "Money," and Nico is like, "Why didn't she say love?" Yeah. Because we live in a capitalist society and we all have to survive, okay? Love will not bring me food, okay?
Yeah.
It will bring me food and water.
You want to know what I
Above
love?
my
I
head.
love money. That's what I love.
Yeah, I love running water. Okay.
He should have gone the next day. He should have put on a suit that had a bunch of like $100 bills on it. You know, not real ones.
Love
but like,
this.
yeah, Mr. Money's here. He says.
I love when Peter talks to Mia and Mia tells him that she kissed Danny, and then his response is just to immediately kiss her. He's like, "That's my response." He's like, "I don't care." Let me taste. Let me taste.
Let me taste him. Let me see.
I never kissed a guy from the East Coast before.
He's like, damn, it tastes like
Pizza.
Eggplant
parm. Staten Island sewage.
Staten Island sewage. Yeah, then we get this scene with Tamaris and Mikey D. He's sick of being known as the goofball. You know, he's sick of it.
Yeah. So
he's a fighter, Max. He's a fighter.
So he bosses her around.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're gonna take me on a date. You should." And he's like, "I need more time, and I really like you, so you should take me on a date. And we should have more time together. And yeah." And she's like, "You're really bossing around," but she like likes it because he's taking what he wants, you know.
But she's still not gonna take him out.
No, because he's a joke.
Because he's ridiculous.
His name is Mikey D.
He's so clearly an F-boy from day one.
Yeah, he also has like the most F-boy vibes ever, and he can't hide it.
Yeah,
not hide it. Like some guys kind of like, because he's not smooth. At least the F-boys are obviously F-boys, like are like have attractive personalities in a way, but he is just like he doesn't have an attractive personality.
No. What do you mean? I thought everyone from Jersey.
You're right.
An attractive personality.
He's so hot. She needs to. You know.
She should have. You know what he should have done? He should have been like, "Guess what? I don't even pump my own gas."
Yeah, exactly.
Other people do that for me,
baby. You'll be living the high life.
Yeah. You'll never have to pump your gas again. All right.
Are we gonna get like an intervention almost every episode? Do you think?
Could be.
Because we get this intervention about calling about Nikolai calling.
This is amazing. This is the best plot point of the show so far.
Like, dude, you gotta just tell her, because we're not gonna tell her, but it could get out, so you should just tell her.
This is actually a pretty funny and good plan from Mercedes, because Mercedes is like, I don't even have to rat on him because this guy's dumb enough. I can get him to rat on himself.
Yeah, and Nico gets into it too.
If she hears you called her a dumb blonde, you are fucked.
That's true. It is true. He tells no lies.
Oh my god. He goes up to her.
Oh, it's so good.
So, I told you that you looked great and have no brains. Why? You did?
He's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
He's so stupid.
What's wrong with... I love when he asks for a hug.
Yeah.
Can I have a hug?
No.
No.
You absolutely cannot have
Or
a
was
hug.
it Temptation Island when Edgar broke out with Jillian and was like, "Can I kiss you on the forehead?" And she's like, "No.
No.
Can I have a hug?" This guy's so dumb.
Can I have a kiss? 10-second French. Just
and then I
before
love how Nikolai runs back to Mercedes and Nico and is like, "Thank you guys, thank you, yeah, I did it, thank you, bros."
Mercedes
really
is like,
me out.
Mercedes is like, "You're so fucking stupid."
Oh
buddy.
yeah,
you're
dude,
so fucking dumb.
That went so well. I'm not gonna get eliminated now, dudes. I'm fucking set. I'm gonna marry this girl. I gotta tell every girl that they look great, but they're fucking stupid, and then tell them that I said that later. Yeah. And then ask them for a hug, have them say no, do a handshake, run back to my boys, run it all over again.
Oh God, it's too good.
Gonna do it to every girl on my roster back in LA. I'm so stoked.
It's so stupid. Oh, during this sequence, we also get this great scene with Benedict and Louise, and Benedict is trying to figure things out, or Louise is trying to figure things out with Benedict because she's like, "Hey, Mercedes told me that you're an F-boy," and he's like, "What?
What?
What? But this is my best friend. He wouldn't do that."
We
then
like,
he starts
worked out a couple times.
Yeah. And then he's like, "You're the liar. You're lying to me. You're testing me." He really thought. He was like, "No, Mercedes is such a good guy. He'd never say anything like that. He'd never say anything like that."
She also, she's also like, he said you haven't been in a serious relationship since high school. And he's like, yeah, that's true. Then she says, so have you cheated? And he's like, never. And it's like, of course he's never cheated. He hasn't been in a relationship since high school.
Yeah. How can you cheat?
How could he have cheated?
No relationship.
What an easy question, Dan. So, I mean, what an easy out. Yeah. I couldn't
never.
have cheated. I've never been in a relationship. This guy's a fucking genius.
That's great. That's great. Nikki P is something else. Talking with Tamaris. He just starts dominating the whole conversation, like interrupting her every 2 seconds. But the best part about this conversation was at the end where he goes, "I feel like I can read the room pretty well." And Tamaris literally just laughs in his face. She's like, "You cannot. Yeah. You can't read the room."
Like, Nikki put my foot in my mouth. Am I right?
Tamaris is like so funny how she constantly laughs in these guys' faces.
Yeah, she's very honest.
Oh yeah, like I think she laughed in Mikey D's face in episode 3 too. I can't remember for what, but it's really fun.
Yeah. And Benedict confronts Mercedes. Mercedes is like, "Yeah, I said that shit." Basically, he's like, "Yeah, I'm here for Louise." Benedict's like, "Oh."
Benedict was like, "Hey, well, you're a good guy. I really like
good
you."
guy. I really like you. We're best
shakes
friends.
his hand.
We're best friends. Cool.
What are you doing later? Do you want to hang out?
You want to work out? That's all we do. I miss the fake weights. I miss the fake weights.
Oh, I know. Yeah. At Limbro.
Yeah. But it wasn't even at Limbro. They would just work out on like the beach. Remember, like outside with the big wooden weights. So funny.
Why don't they bring those back?
I know.
They make the guys look so stupid. It's fun.
I know. And the girls would be like, "We know those weights aren't real." And the guys would be like, "We don't care." Elimination. Tamaris nominates Jeremy and Nikki P.
Yeah, Jeremy we have never seen.
No.
Nikki P we only saw in that one quick scene.
Yeah. Mia nominates Carlos and Brandt, who
2 people we've never seen.
We had never seen. And Louise nominates Nikolai and Gnome, 2 people we had never seen, except for Gnome got
I think it's Noam.
It's Noam?
Yeah, Noam.
Noam. But Noam we had never seen except for when he got the first VIP pass, but I'm only remembering that now because we're recapping the episode.
So it's like 5 of the 6 guys we've barely ever seen before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
pretty
mean,
much.
I mean, like, I kind of feel like the show doesn't need to have this big of a cast.
No, not at all.
I'm like,
not
why do you guys do this big of... I mean, I kind of get it, but I'm kind of like, wouldn't it be kind of cooler if we just kind of like knew everything that was going on?
Yeah,
like,
I agree. Yeah.
Having these random people like Carlos show up, and the joke is that we don't know him.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the show, but just saying. Tamara says, "Jeremy, I just don't know who you are or what you are." And I'm like, yes, that is how we feel.
That's pretty much what all of them say about all of them.
Yeah, Tamara's like, "Nikki P, you're aggressive." Mia says, "Carlos, you haven't connected with anyone." Carlos says, "I'm not just a background character." Well, you are.
Like even other guys that we hadn't seen before got confessionals saying they didn't know who Carlos was.
Yeah, like, is he a producer?
Yeah.
Be funny if I was hoping they were,
and even the guy who said that, we haven't even seen him that much.
I was hoping they were gonna do like a flashback, and it was gonna be a producer who like switched shirts and was just like came on just to like sit there for the elimination ceremony.
That'd be great. I'd love that.
She says Branch is curious about the guys, and he says he isn't much of a speed dater. He's more of a weird, fun, goofy guy, but he will make an effort.
He seems like a nice guy. He's not gonna get a date this whole time, though.
You know, you can be a nice guy, but you need to F it up a little bit.
You gotta F it up.
You can't be too much of a nice guy in life, okay? You need to have a little bit of that F energy, okay?
Yes. Fuck around and find out, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Lukash, all the ladies said that after Lukash revealed he was an F-boy, all of a sudden the energy changed and they found him a little more attractive.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know,
you gotta
have a little bit of F-boy energy.
You gotta be a little F-able, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, you know.
A nice little boy.
A little nice.
He's a beautiful young boy.
That's from 90 Day Fiance. Okay, anyway. Luis says Noam. I don't even remember this happening.
Noam, I think is how it's pronounced. Noam. It's not like Noam Chomsky.
I don't remember him
Noam.
even as we're recapping this. Hasn't made any effort, and Nikolai called her a dumb blonde, which is a fuckboy move. Is it? I have to think it's really nice. Nikolai calls her Mia then by mistake.
What an idiot. He's so stupid. Everybody's loving it, by the way. Everybody there is just absolutely.
And he says that he's sorry, Ben, again, and he hope he will redeem himself.
Yeah, no, you're gone, buddy.
So Tamaris eliminates Nikki P, Mia eliminates Carlos, and Louise eliminates Nikolai. How could that happen?
No.
Nikki P is an F-boy. But he says, I'm sorry for you. Oh.
He's a dick.
But he's like, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad guy. It just means that I've been with different women and that I'm not, and that I just have standards or something. But
I do love that he threw Mikey D under the bus though on his way out. That was fantastic. He made an imprint. Look, the look on Mikey's face too was such guilt. It was so funny.
It was
he
so
can't hide it at all.
That's so
he's like,
not
no,
true.
No.
He can't hide that he's a fuckboy. He can't hide that he's a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I was hoping that when Mikey got kicked out, he was gonna be like, and I'm Italian. I'm not Armenian. I'm not.
And everybody's
Armenian.
like, yeah,
I am
we knew.
Italian.
Everybody's like, we knew,
dude. We know. We know you're Italian.
It's a weird thing to lie about.
It's
really
it's
really
a weird thing to lie about. He's like, I just know there's a lot of stigmas against Italians, you know, with the whole Jersey Shore thing. People think they're fuckboys. So a lot of people would like me more if I was Armenian.
Yeah.
Armenians can look like Italians, you know.
Hey, there's no stigmas with people who are Italian, right? There's no stigmas.
Jersey Shore reboot is still on.
Yeah. From the beginning, Christopher Columbus, right? There's no stigmas.
Yeah. Carlos was a nice guy. I'm so sad we lost Carlos. He flew too close to the sun. You know?
Yeah, he was too perfect at the end of the day.
He's going to go back to his job on set, though, so maybe we'll still see him around in behind-the-scenes footage.
Yeah, I did see there was one scene where the ladies were coming back from their dates, and I did notice Carlos in that scene, and he was just everybody was like standing up really quick to run up to them to like be like, "Hey, how was your date?" and everything. And Carlos was just laying on the couch with his cocktail, just like sipping it. He didn't get up. He didn't try at all. So.
I love these guys that go on and just immediately give up. It happens all the time on dating shows.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, there's too much going on. I'm just going to take my free drink and going to go hang out with the camels after this. Does he go to Limbro? I don't know if I saw him.
No, because he's a nice guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, nice guys don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because we don't even see the night because last time we saw the nice guys go to like the nice house, but we don't even see that now. We just see the bad guys go to Limbro. The F boys.
The nice boys just go to heaven.
Yeah, with all the dogs, all dogs,
Yes, all the dogs and the nice guys.
Nikolai, he's an F-boy, and he says that he fucked up by stereotyping, but he does think that she's a dumb blonde.
Jesus, this guy, he is a fucking idiot.
Yes, but Louise in confessional does have a really good comeback.
Nikolai, you're a fucking loser. I'm way smarter than you think. You look fucking stupid, and you can't even talk.
You can't even talk. You fucking moron.
And you look fucking stupid. He doesn't just look fucking stupid. He is pretty fucking stupid. So,
how great was it when Nikki Glazer went to go help him with his luggage?
Yes.
And she was like, "This dumb blonde's gonna help you carry your luggage."
I love her like trying to drag it up the stairs, and she is in like heels. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
Dude, that was so good.
She's such a good host. She's so fucking funny.
You knew she was gonna have something to say about that. You knew she
Yeah.
hated his fucking guts. Oh man.
I also love how Nikolai and Nikki P both walk off before they're supposed to. She's like, wait, I didn't get to say
F-boy, F-bye.
She's like, I didn't get to say it.
It happened in the first episode too. With
They keep just walking
John
off.
or
She's like,
something.
You don't get to. I get to do the thing.
Let me say my line.
Mikey D's like, it's cap that I have a girlfriend. It's cap.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Do you notice
Bye,
that Mikey
Mikey.
D has a cauliflower ear?
Yeah. Two. Both of them.
They're both cauliflower ears?
Mhm.
Is he a fighter?
Yeah, he's a mixed martial arts fighter, I think.
Oh.
That said that on his bio once, I think, under his name.
That's interesting because he's shorter.
Yeah, but he's probably in a lighter weight category, I think.
Yeah. But
Like, remember Benny on FBoy Island? I think he was like, he's featherweight.
Yeah,
is
isn't
what he is.
Benny pretty tall?
I don't think he's that tall. No.
Oh, okay.
But he's super skinny too.
I'm
So,
not
yeah.
saying that shorter guys can't do it, but when I think of MMA fighters, I think of them as
Well, yeah, when you think of
taller.
athletes, but like with boxing and MMA, they have different classes of
I just think of
fighter.
like, even when like they're later weight classes, I guess I think of them as just taller, skinny people, but I guess that wouldn't really work. So I guess they can be short.
No.
So I guess I guess later weight classes are just shorter guys.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't really know anything about it, but
I don't know if they like measure length for like arms, because you would think that would give you an advantage, right? In fighting,
Yeah,
having more arm length, leg length.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know anything about
Anyone can fight. Anyone
Look,
can
I'm sure
fight.
we have a lot of MMA fighters that are fans of ours. You could message us.
I just want to let all the short people listening. I'm not saying they can't be MMA fighters. I just think of MMA fighters as, with the length,
Yeah.
Short people got no reason. Okay. So some Randy Newman. Okay, so we the dance groups. They choose from each other's guys to test them for fuckboy behavior, and then all of a sudden we got 3 new guys who we don't really learn that much about because they don't really play a big impact into the show. Elijah, Austin, and Aaron. They don't really matter so far.
My assumption of why they added those guys is because they needed more F boys, because they eliminated so many F boys right off the bat.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
So you think these are 3 F boys?
I think 2 of them are F boys.
Oh, that's
and potentially Casey too. Obviously,
yeah,
that's a potential F boy.
So we get Tamaris chose Aaron, Mia chose Austin, and Louise chose Elijah. And the old guys are like, these are our women. It's our property. We're aggro guys with muscles.
Yeah, they're like, Peter's like, you can go in the back. You can go in the back. You don't stay in the front by me.
Yeah, it's just so ridiculous.
God. They're so lame.
I know. You can lose one for like 2 days.
It's pretty funny that Casey and Peter like still fucking hate each other.
I know.
They've never liked each other.
Yeah, and they both think each other are fuckboys, but they're saying that they're not.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Casey, bro?
Is that Casey, bro?
Is that fucking Casey, bro?
Yeah, it is. Reformed
So exciting.
fuckboy Casey. The babyface assassin is back in action.
I liked that name, the babyface assassin.
I did too. I forgot about it. And I was like, oh, yeah. I love when the dancing happens and Mercedes is just giving death glares to all of the guys. Like, that's my woman.
God,
I rule this game.
It's funny because he gets so cocky about like being the best player and stuff, but then he does stuff like that and he gets super jealous, and it buries him.
So unattractive.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, I can see you doing this, and it's like no one else is like this.
Yeah,
and it's awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Mia and Casey talk at night, and she's like, why are you back? And he's like, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. And Peter's like, no, he's not. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Park would know what a good guy and a bad guy is. Yeah.
When Casey talks to Tamaris for the first time, she says he's an F-boy until proven guilty. How does that work, Ben?
Well, it's the assumption that if you're on this show, certainly you have issues of some sort. So you're probably an F-boy.
But no, it says F-boy until proven guilty.
Right. Well, they're all guilty. Yeah. Guilty of being F-boys.
But it's not saying F-boy until proven innocent. F-boy
No.
proven guilty. So until proven guilty of being a good guy?
Of being it, yes.
Oh, okay. So guilty is good.
Yes. Double negative. It's a double.
Okay, it's a double negative.
Yeah, I think it's a double
She's
negative.
complicated. She's a complicated person. I'm trying to understand.
Oh.
So Mia takes
Kian
on a date. Louise takes Kylan on a date. And she's testing Mercedes, and he's like, if Kylan kisses her, I'm going to be so mad. Well, he's going to be eventually when he figures it out.
We haven't seen much of Kian or Kylan this season.
No.
So this is like our first introduction to these guys.
Yes. Kylan did get a VIP pass.
Oh, yes. Kian and Kylan also both former athletes. Too.
Yes.
But we don't know what sport.
Just like us.
It could be table tennis. We don't know.
Yeah. And Tamaris takes Casey on a date, and Tom is like, oh, you have a type? We both have clock tattoos on our forearms, and we're 6'3".
We both like Coachella.
Yeah.
All the guys here like Coachella. You have a type.
Mia and Kian go on a fishing boat. It's super chill. She says he's nice, but she's still thinking about Danny and Peter. And you know what? So are we. You know?
Yeah. Always.
That's about it.
Every day.
Anything else on that date? I think that's pretty.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to ensure that you get the money at the end, take this guy all the way to the end.
Yeah, but if you want to ensure that you get Mia's heart, throw a temper tantrum.
That's true. Yeah.
you got
have her coddle you.
Yeah, get coddled. Casey and Tamaris, they do pottery, and I'm just like, oh my love, they're gonna do the ghost thing because that's what they always do.
That's their thing.
Yeah,
that's what you do when you do pottery.
That's what you gotta do.
You do the ghost bit.
You do the ghost bit.
Yeah, and they just keep making innuendos about the clay.
With the clay.
The clay is a butt, and it's a boob, and it's a penis, and it's all the anatomical phalluses and all that stuff.
All the stuff.
Smack it, and she's saying like, tie me up, and he's like, oh, you like to be tied up, huh?
But I'm a nice guy, remember? I'm not trying to steal your money. Yeah. I hope that he steals the money at the end, and then who was the woman that he wanted to be with last time?
CJ?
CJ pulls up and she's on a motorcycle and he takes the money in a big sack and he hops on the motorcycle with her and they drive
That
away.
would be amazing.
Yeah,
that would be absolutely amazing.
So they do the thing, and then I think my favorite part about this was when the California Scrub Jay shows up. Is that
yes, yes,
Scrub?
I have it here if you want information on it. It's look, California Scrub Jay.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, very beautiful birds. When they're young, they start out with a brown head, and when they get old, it turns to a blue head. They like fruits, they like seeds, they like worms. They're beautiful birds.
A bird
really.
that likes worms? What is this?
I know.
Only in California, crazies.
California scrub jays prefer to live in dry shrublands, oak forests, and treed backyards. These are mischievous little birds. They like to interrupt interviews on reality shows. And they like to steal acorns from woodpecker hiding spots. However, when the scrub jay hides the acorns in a new spot, they rarely remember where they've hidden them.
Oh,
it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah. When not stealing acorns, they like to spend time eating ticks and other parasites off the back of mule deer.
Oh, that's nice.
The deer seem to appreciate the attention and often hold up their ears to give the jays access.
What's in their ear? Oh, the ticks.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
Pretty cute, huh?
That is cute.
I've been getting into birds lately. I don't know if it's just because I like right when you turn 30, you get into birds, but there's been a blue jay living in a tree outside my apartment. I've just been obsessed with it. My wife bought me a bird book because she saw my obsession.
I saw a cardinal feed a baby cardinal on my fire escape the other day. Magical.
My God.
Magical stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, I think Casey, everybody's concerned with Casey's performance. When Casey showed up, everyone's like, he performed so well last year. His average was just incredible. His slugging percentage just so excellent.
Why do we like Casey? Why do we like Casey? Because he gets on base.
And he can run the bases too.
You see this guy, Casey? He's a little bit weird. He's a little bit strange. He's been to Limbro. But why do we like him?
Because he gets on base. Exactly. But they should be concerned because he kisses Tamaris his first at bat. That's why we love this.
He knocks it out of the park right away.
This is his first. That's why he's the babyface assassin, people.
That's right.
These guys are former athletes. They know how the game goes.
Yep.
They're not stupid. The stupid guy Nikolai is gone. Everybody left knows how the game is played.
Get on base.
They get on base.
You think our patron members are going to get our Moneyball references?
We're going to do a Moneyball recap next.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. I love that.
Talk about Moneyball. The book.
Hey, let's do it.
We're just going to read it. We're going to do an audio book of Moneyball.
I love that. Let's do that. So we should start getting into audio books.
We're going to pirate audiobooks.
Yeah. We're just going to read them out loud for our patron.
Louise takes Kyland to the women's house. Ooh, what a fun date. You get to go to our house.
Mm-hmm. You may enter.
Yes. And they just eat food first. And they talk about the stigma of dating athletes. Is it because they get athlete's foot, so it's a big stigma?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because then when you share a shower...
Wiki Feet doesn't like athlete's foot as much. So
yeah, that's the thing. And when you shower, you both have to wear flip-flops. It's very sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
They're both really into family. Wow, how unique. Family.
Yeah.
Boring.
This is how he wins, as he says, my pop and my mop.
Not you, Kyland.
Yeah. My grandma and grandpa, they love each other. And she's like, oh,
boring. so boring.
Oh.
But then they go into the hot tub without waiting 30 minutes after eating. I mean, how dangerous is that? No one on staff was there to stop them. This is so irresponsible. They could have
at least had a lifeguard there.
Yeah. Also, like, look how deep that water. This is so irresponsible.
I know.
I'm calling the Coast Guard.
I know. And then they continue to eat. They eat each other's tongues in the tub.
I love how she instantly knew he was a fuckboy because of how much tongue he used.
He really is a fuckboy.
Well, he said he's a fuckboy.
Oh, did he? He said that?
Yes, he says he's a fuckboy.
She goes along with it because she's just trying to make Mercedes jealous.
Yeah, that's why she does it.
That was great. I love that.
And back at the house, Mercedes is like obviously so jealous about the whole thing, and her antennae are going off.
That's F-boy energy.
That's F-boy energy.
Yeah.
She's sensing it.
When she comes home, he tries to, go give her a hug, and she walks right past him.
Yeah, she Nicolai's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's F-boy energy.
Tamara settles things with Tom, and he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I love how they always play this like sad, dopey Eeyore music every time he's in his confession.
Crying too.
Yeah. His lip quiver when they were on the date, and he's talking to one of the other guys. He's
trying to fake cry the hardest he can. This is where Peter storms to his room.
So good. This is
so funny.
And everybody in the house is like, wow, he's a little baby. He's a little baby boy.
And he's like, yes, he is. He's my baby boy.
Yeah. Mia's gonna propose to him soon, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna leave the show early. They're gonna have to fly in a new suitor.
Yeah.
Mercedes goes to Kyland and is like, what happened? And Kyland says, she was wondering if you were an F-boy. And Kyland is like, because you kissed her on the first date.
Yeah.
And then,
And Mercedes is like, hey, what's your favorite Disney character?
You're a Goofy. You're a Goofy. You're a Goofy. You're a Goofy.
And then Nico runs up and he's like, I called Mickey. Gorsh. Gorsh.
You just keep saying it's amazing.
You're a Goofy.
I like Benedict when he was like, I always thought that being goofy was like being like a silly person, but apparently it means you're a little bitch.
Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rethink my whole life.
I've called myself a goofy guy my whole life. I didn't realize I was calling myself a
now I know bitch. I'm a little bitch. I know I'm gonna have to rethink my whole career.
I have to rethink my life.
Wow. delete my TikTok.
You have a TikTok?
No, I'm saying from Benedict's.
Oh, I see. Wait, we have a TikTok.
I have a secret TikTok I haven't told you about.
Folks, follow our TikTok Reality Alert podcast.
Yeah,
we have 8. No, we're 10 followers, but most of them are fake, I think. It's true.
It's a good selling point.
I think they're bots.
No, they're real. They're real.
So follow us. Please. We're not Chugi. Thank you.
Louise talks to Mercedes and he's like, why didn't you hug me? And she is like, did you tell everyone I'm yours? And he's like, no. And
that's a lie.
And she's like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Her antennae are going
and
wild.
Benedict scoops her up and does the the antennae are going all off.
She gets on the floor and then
she's flying up to that light. I'm telling you.
We missed the scene with boring Jeremy too, by the way.
There was a Jeremy scene?
Yeah, he's talking to Tamaris. He's like, I'm the middle child, so I'm a little wild. And then he talks about being with a shaman in Mexico for a few months. So
He talked about that.
yeah, he didn't hear that.
I remember he talked about being a professional skateboarder.
Yeah, that was in there too.
Competitively.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then he's like, tell me everything about you. And she's like, no.
She's like,
He was also sitting crisscross applesauce. It was like really awkward.
The body language from both of them were awkward. She wasn't feeling it either. Yeah.
We got the stairs date. It was so romantic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was so romantic.
It was really sweet.
It was so sweet. Should we get to the limb? I mean, they did do the CSI chart, but basically it was just like everybody's a fuckboy.
Basically, they're just like, why is Peter and Casey back?
Yeah, that was it.
What's the
that
deal?
was the point of the scene.
I don't think it's for love. I think they want to be on TV again.
Ben!
No, you're right. It's for love.
Ben, everyone on the
love. They love love.
Ben, nobody on the show is here for to be on TV or to gain followers or to be an influencer.
Right,
okay,
right.
It is exclusively for love. It's
You're
for
right.
that white picket fence family.
In fact, I think I heard most of them were asking to blur their faces and their names.
Yeah, a lot of these people don't even have social media.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're turning down all social media.
They're shy. They're shy.
turning down all sponsorship opportunities
Yeah.
and brand deals. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not about that.
It's not about that. It's about love.
The most powerful thing in the world.
Yes. So Tamaris nominates Michael and Jeremy. Mia nominates
Two people we've never heard of.
Dwayne and Elon.
Elon, yeah.
But she keeps calling him Elon. It's really funny. Yeah, Elon Musk. And Louise nominates Brant and Jared again. So Tamara says Michael was too intense yesterday. Oh, Mikey D. It's Mikey D. Was too intense yesterday and seems like an F-boy, and women's intuition never lies. No, it does not.
Yep.
He says
her antennae are
just off the charts.
Off the charts again.
He says he can prove her is a good person. And she says Jeremy seems fake. What? He just loves cats. No, that's Jared.
No, Jeremy's the one with the shaman in Mexico.
He just loves shaman.
He just loves shamans.
What's the big deal?
He just loves his shaman.
Sorry, so I get these guys just mixed. They're all so full of shit. It's hard to keep them straight. Mia says she only knows Elon's name. Well, that's more than we know. Mia says,
and even then, does she know Elon's name? Because she keeps calling him Elon.
Elon, yeah. Mia says Jared showing insecurities gives her mad F-boy vibes. I don't know what she's talking about. Have we even seen Jared this episode?
Maybe.
We haven't even talked about it. She's like, Jared, you showing these insecurities gives mad F-boy vibes. And I was like, what?
Insecurities?
What is she talking about? We didn't even see this. I couldn't like. What about about cats?
Fill us in, please. Fill us in.
Yeah, I was rather, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's talking about Dwayne, not Jared. About Dwayne, which was even more confusing. We've never seen Dwayne before.
Yeah, never.
Dwayne's insecurities. Okay.
I guess so.
Yeah. So
what a piece of shit.
Yeah. So Louise says Jared can't. Louise says that she can't reciprocate Jared's feelings. He says, is it me or your connections with the guys? And she says, I get friend vibes. Louise says, Brant feels like a fun uncle. And Brant says, I am a fun uncle. Brant says, I am an uncle and I am fun.
All I want to do is get out of the fun uncle zone.
How do you do that except for getting rid of your niece or nephews?
Yeah, you gotta
get rid of them.
Yeah,
it's the only way. You gotta get rid of them.
Sorry.
You gotta ship them off somewhere.
Yeah.
Make sure they end up on a milk carton.
I don't know what to tell you. So Louise sends home Jared. Mia sends home Alon. No!
I'm gonna miss Alon.
Not Alon. But
remember
thank
all the good
God.
times with Alon.
Yeah. But thank God Dwayne is still around. I mean,
Phew.
insecurities.
Thank
I mean,
goodness.
such great TV.
Yeah.
And Mikey D, I mean, I just didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. I really didn't.
Jared was a nice guy. Of course he is. He likes cats and lapping up milk.
Yeah, a little sweetie.
Alon was a nice guy, but Mikey D was an F-boy, and she has a girlfriend, and she's fire, and they're going to Paris.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's like kind of a huge dig when they're like, we knew you were a nice guy, because they're like, we knew you were nice and that you could give us money at the end of this game, but we still think you're so boring that we had to get you out of here.
Because part of the game is also they're like, we can change F-boys. We can like make them fall in love with us.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I know. They're like, I would rather have an F-boy steal my money than be with you.
I know, that's what I say. It's such a dig.
I mean,
I like that Mikey just thinks he like pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. Everybody's like, we knew.
I got you. And they're like, no, you're like so obviously a fuckboy. Like,
but then he goes, and I'm Italian. Everybody goes, oh.
It's like, you have 2 cauliflower ears. It's hard to believe you'd be a nice guy. Like, you just punch. It looks like you punch the shit out of people. Not that fighters can't be nice guys, but with
They're
everything,
superheroes.
So with every other aspect of your personality, kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, he was the most obvious F-boy of anybody there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know. Mercedes is really obvious too.
Yeah, he's pretty obvious. But I still think he can strategize his way to the end. He can get that $1 million.
Yeah, I think they made $2 million this season.
I hope they bring him back for a heroes versus villains season.
Yeah, definitely.
I really hope they do.
He's just such a strategic genius. Well, I'm really sad to see Mikey D go.
F-boy, F-bye.
No!
But we still get to see him at Limbro, so at least there's that.
Yes.
You know, and they do a lot of stargazing there, which is really great.
Yes, I like the stargazing.
They don't have much supplies there at Limbro. I worry about these guys.
Yeah, they're actually starving. It doesn't look like they have food. What are they eating? Raw hermit crab?
Probably raw hermit crabs. They don't have a fire going.
No.
They must be freezing at night.
Starfish and it doesn't look like they have water. Are they just drinking the ocean water?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, or their own.
That's not good. Unless they have a desalinization machine or something to desalinize the water.
Ocean water.
Yeah. I don't know. Not good.
Not good.
Typical fucking productions, always skimping out on the food.
Making them drink ocean water. Wow, a new low for reality TV.
What is this? Love is Blind? Come on.
Yeah. That guy suing Love is Blind thinks he had it bad. He didn't have to drink ocean water.
Yeah,
in Limbro. Get water.
But hey, it looks like our boy Garrett is going to be coming back.
He's released.
Finally.
Yes, to get his rightfully earned $100,000.
I love the idea that he screamed and everybody heard it over at the.
I know, I was cracking up.
I really do wish that was true. I really do wish Casey heard it and then was like, "It's him.
It's him.
Garrett.
Garrett, my best friend."
Oh, Garrett's the king.
He is.
He's the Richard Hatch.
He's so fucking funny.
I'm so excited.
That's F-boy energy.
That is energy.
Oh yeah. Big time.
You're a goofy.
What? No, I'm not.
I'm Mickey.
Oh,
I'm Buzz. Shut up, Nico. I'm stoked for the next batch.
I am too.
We're gonna get a medical team in there. I assume because Peter and Casey are gonna get in a fight or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Jeremy. Maybe Jeremy's the one.
Yeah.
Jeremy starts some shit.
Jeremy ODs on ayahuasca.
That's not possible, but yeah. He has a mental breakdown.
He throws up too much, and he needs.
He's shitting in buckets all over the house.
He needs fluids. We got to get this man fluids now.
He's been drinking ayahuasca instead of water every day.
I've seen it all. I'm no longer an F-boy. I'm a nice guy.
Limbro is purgatory. It's purgatory. You're a reformed F-boy. I'm reforming my mind, man. That was good. We went a whole hour 45. You getting your money's worth, folks.
You are.
Five bones, and you get an hour and 45 minutes.
Incredible.
Oh, we've done it again.
We have.
Yep.
Well, I think that's about it. I had a good time. We'll see everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday for episodes 4, 5, and 6, week 2.
Right. Yep.
And
be fun.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
All I want to do is get out of the fun